and welcome. I am Brianna and this is My Life on Paper. I hope you had a good Christmas. Welcome to the 14th day of Christmas, of the 14 days of Christmas, if I said that correctly. I hope so. I'm playing along with MK Gunn and Janet Fritz and everyone else that's playing along, and they will all be linked below. In case you haven't seen any of my other videos, I am not working with pictures. I am making base pages and then hope to have a completed flip through for you with pictures and everything that I did in the month of December, and I will have that for you in January. Okay, so this is kind of exciting and you have to bear with me because I don't know if you're familiar with Scrapbook Generation and their program, but they have where you can bank it. So I don't like paying for shipping, and maybe there's not, I can't remember, I think it's $100 that you have to get to get free shipping at Scrapbook Generation. So what happens is you can bank it, and then once you hit $100 in product, then they'll send it all to you. So they keep each order, and then as it grows to $100, then they can ship it out to you. So the other thing to know, though, that's really the important thing, is that the first weekend of the first full weekend of the month, of each month, if you buy $25 worth of product, you are going to get a free kit. And so in the kit is some papers. There's some embellishments. On this particular one, there's cut-aparts, and I'll be showing that to you in a minute. And I don't want to, it is technically a paid thing, so you can buy this for $10 if you're not getting it for free. And so I can't show you the sketch, but what they do is they send you the sketch, they send you a picture of the completed layout, and then all the instructions as well. So that's what I have. And the fun thing about it is that you can get more than one free kit if you're banking it. And so I got a couple of them. I think I got 3 kits this year. So this, I got 2 pieces of paper from the Simple Vintage Christmas Lodge collection by Simple Stories. So this is one of those kind of those story-based layouts, but they do such a good job with it on this sketch. So this is going to go on the other side. Now on this side, it's basically filled with 3 4x6 pictures and a 6x4 down here. Again, I don't have those pictures yet, so what I did was, just kind of as a placeholder, I cut this out. The other piece of paper that they had was all of these cut-aparts, and so they have you using 2 of those over there. And again, you've got your 3 4x6, 1 6x4. Then over here, some of the cut-aparts that you're not using, or parts that you're not using, are going to be over here. And what happened, and I don't know if I can explain this greatly, but on this side, this one's a little bit thinner in that I needed to sneak a piece from the bottom. But by the time I put, and I think that's why I have them going that way. I don't, somehow this looked right when I did it before, and now it's not going to. It wasn't going like that. It was definitely like this. Oh, I guess we can go like that. So you're not going to tell it by the time I put stuff on top of it. So, the other cool thing that they did was, with this collection, part of the branding strips are the patterned paper. So these are all branding strips. I'm not exactly sure. This one is going to lay over the top and you're not going to see it, so I don't know that I'm going to use that one. It's hard to tell in the sketch if that's what they used, but for right now, that's going to lay right there. The from the 3x4 cards also came these strips, so that those are going to go there, and I have 2 more for the bottoms. And then, so this page is mostly set up. There are some more cut-aparts that I'm actually going to go trim. He's going to sit down here, and then some of these words from the other cards are going to get trimmed out. Happy Holidays is going to go here, And you never know, like maybe I'll cut the bird out. I'm not totally sure. But this Merry Christmas is definitely coming out as well. And since we already have a Santa there, and I believe there's going to be another, oh, here's my other Santa. He's going up there. I'm not actually not going to use that third Santa, although that would make a nice visual triangle, wouldn't it? But those are going to get cut out for the sayings. Plus you're going to see these flowers get cut out. And then the last thing I think I want to do is for my advent calendar for my Scrappy Bestie Becky that I opened. I have these gorgeous, and I think these are from Paper Studio from Hobby Lobby, but I'm just guessing. But I picked out a couple of these because this side needs some more red, and I'm really thinking on oh, and you can't see that. Let's try it again. I've been talking off camera the whole time. There you go. So here, I'll show you again. That was what it says. This is wishing you a Merry Christmas, and it's the black and green, which is very nice. But this just gives it a pop of red. It's going to mostly cover that up. And then the other thing is our tradition for Christmas Eve is to have hot chocolate. And my husband reads the night before Christmas. We still do that, even though the kids are young adults. So, but this is going to be my title, and this will probably come somewhere over in there. And the other thing is they cut out. So one of these papers is, here you can see, oh, here you can see it. I think I'm going to cut out the Peace and Joy and put those somewhere as well. But on this piece of paper, you've got the pine cones in that, and you can see it in the branding strip there. But and so they cut out one of these pine cones and they put it down there. But because I have this, and how gorgeous does that look? I don't think I'm going to need that whole thing. We do the same thing every year. It gets journaled every year. So that is going to go over there. I think that's going to be great. You can see almost everything there. So, and then I have other pieces. I could use another one of these hot chocolate things, but I don't know that I will. And I think, you know, in case we end up making another page. Now, these are my last ones for the month of December. It's the 14th day of Christmas, but I know in the future I was a little nervous because I have more than 14 layouts because some of them are double spreads. But I have a feeling with all the pictures I do take for Christmas, I might need to do a couple more days in the future. So I'm going to hold on to that one, and if I don't use it this year, I certainly can use it next year. So that is what I have going on. What I'm going to do is pause, and then I'll cut out these pieces, and I will be back with the finished layout minus the pictures. So hold tight, I'll be right back. Welcome back. Here is my finished 2-page layout. Now, this is not a style that I normally do, but I love it. And I think Scrapbook Generation did make it so easy. It was 2 pieces of paper, the cut-aparts, and the cut-aparts allowed me to cut this piece out of the little flowers here, the subtitles there. This little guy, the Santa here with the lights, the Peace and Joy came from a card. And then, oh, this third piece I took actually from the journaling card. It has the cardinal on it. It had the Happy Holidays, and then I just took a piece off the top for that to give it a little bit of color, and that wood grain was never going to work back there. So I should show you like what I have left. Like this is one of these where you just take 2 pieces of paper and you like can kill it. I will kind of have a little bit parts left. So this is what I have left, and really, I mean, there's this guy we could cut out. There's a little bit of pattern paper here. It's the cardinal and this Peace on Earth, and other than that, it's little schnibbles. So that's what I got, and I do have all these other pieces from Becky that I can use in another time. Really happy how it turned out. Really love it. Again, not my. I mean, I think it is my style. You don't see my pages looking like this every time, but super easy, and you have room to put more photos, right? This is such a kind of a focal piece, and I know the pictures are focal pieces, but this is such a decorative element. I think I would stay away from that, but definitely throw another picture over here. That's another nice place to let your eye rest too. So again, it's just a matter of getting the pictures in there and then seeing how it looks and then adding anything as you go along. I did throw a couple Daddy About Flair in each one, kind of to round off my clusters there. And that's it. So Happy New Year. I didn't mention this should go up on New Year's Eve. Happy New Year. I know I did the video about kind of my goals for this coming year, but you will see me in January for a couple series, one being continuing on with the collection obsession. Any comments, leave them down below, and hope you have a happy new year. Have a fabulous day, and I'll see you again soon.